What's up, YouTube? Whiskey and Jones here, bringing you another Destiny 2 video. Jones, what we got here?
We are drinking some Stone Tangerine Express IPA, and in the background here, you are watching me fail miserably right there.
Ooh, shoulder charge right into an exploder. Pro tips
at the Bergusia Forge.
All right, Bergusia Forge.
So tonight we are talking about if you are a noob to the forges. We're going to go through a little bit about each forge, and you can watch me finish the Bergusia Forge here, along with finishing the mystery box. Because after the first round here, you're going to see me shoot some drones, and at the end there, grab the last portion of the mystery box. Now, I have not completed the entire mystery box. The next stage of the mystery box, after you complete that portion of it, is basically you have to keep going back to A-1, trying to get instead of a daily bounty, as you turn daily bounties in, you can get a rare bounty, which is, I got lucky, and I turned 3 bounties in after I completed this, and I got a rare bounty. I've seen other videos, guys have turned 20 or 30 in and still haven't gotten one.
Sweet.
So I got pretty lucky.
So, before we go on with the let's learn to talk, background gameplay that everybody's watching here, talk a little bit about your build and why you chose it for this forge.
So this is sort of like the last video where I'm still doing the Striker Titan. And the reason why I chose that is because this is a ad heavy forge. So due to the fact this is the last forge, this is a 650 level forge, you're going to die a lot. And you have to put out a lot of damage to kill these blue guys, which is what adds more time to your time to the bar, so that way you can keep going. Now you'll also notice on the Bergusia Forge, so you got these the sniper guys up there in the back. I would personally advise you to go and kill the sniper guys because they are a giant pain in the butt. You'll also see me missing one of the throws there.
More pro tips.
Yep, I would personally tell you that as the forges go, the Bergusia Forge seems to be a little bit tight on where you have to throw that ball to actually get it to stick versus it bouncing off and ending up somewhere else. Now, the one thing that I've seen a lot of scrubs, when you're pugging these things, you get a lot of guys that end up being like the first time through and stuff like that. The way you don't run out of time is kill blue guys. It is not throwing the balls in. So if your time is getting low, stop worrying about throwing the balls in and kill the blue guys. The blue guys is what jacks your time up. You can literally just go at this forever if you just constantly kill blue guys.
Right.
So from that standpoint, it makes life a lot easier once you realize that, where you're not sitting there staring at the timer going, oh my God, I got to get the next ball in. It isn't the ball that does it. It's the blue guys that do it. Another thing on the Bergusia Forge in particular is it is arc heavy. So you'll see me running the Risk Runner there.
Yeah.
This is actually the one that finishes out the buff on the Risk Runner. So I get a nice big chunk of extra range.
You're talking about completing the catalyst.
Yeah, completing the catalyst. So this run actually right here completes the catalyst for me on this. Now, when you talk about the forges as a whole, the first forge is roughly, you need to be right around 610. It's a pretty easy forge. Your general thing you want to take into account is you all want to stay in the same area of the forge and not spread out amongst the entire thing. Because if you spread out, you're a lot more likely to die. If you stick together in a group, you can pretty much wipe that forge pretty darn easily. The second forge really isn't that bad. It's pretty darn easy in my opinion. It is by far the easiest one. 620 level. The third forge is 630. Now the only difference with the third forge is you have right here you're seeing me kill the drones. So the second round just started, killed the first drone, as I'm running across there, grab the ball, toss it in. Hopefully I actually make it. Yeah, I made it. Second drone you see right there. And this is what completes the mystery box quest. And I fall off the side like a noob.
So the first forge that you were talking about is the, how do you pronounce it? Valander?
Valander. Yeah.
Valander Forge.
Valander Forge.
Second one is the Gofannon Forge.
Gofannon, yep.
Okay. And then the third forge is Azanami. Is that right?
No, this is the Izanami.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, third forge is Izanami.
And then Niobe Labs or Bergusia.
Yeah, you're right.
Bergusia.
And I would say this is by far the hardest forge, and it isn't hard to complete. It's hard to stay alive. These guys do a crap ton of damage. You'll notice me using Risk Runner simply because it puts out a boatload of damage. You'll see me keep that arc buff on basically the entire time.
Yeah, it's just
the
like a strike
time.
with the Fallen. Anytime you can get in a Fallen heavy encounter where you are taking arc damage, the Risk Runner
puts out some
strong
serious.
upside.
Yeah, it puts out some serious damage,
right.
and if you got mobs running around everywhere.
All right, so that with your double pulse grenade, and you're running the insurmountable skull fort with this build, so anytime you get this shoulder charge, then you get your shoulder charge right back. So, you know, you've got a build here that's really made for ad clearing, which is what you're doing in this forge.
Now, the other thing you'll notice, though, is once we get to the last guy, the other two guys stay way far back and are using snipers against the tank at the end. Mm-hmm. Whereas I go up right in the guy's grill and toss a couple grenades, use a super on them and things like that, because that's how I'm going to do my damage against each leg of that tank all at the same time, versus they're staying way back, not taking any damage. Now, you'll also see me die. I think every time I run up and unload on them, I'm dead every single time, but I'm also getting out an entire clip of heavy. I'm doing at least one grenade, possibly two. Yep. And then the super mixed in there as well, too.
Yep.
I will say, these guys right there, they are probably the toughest guys there. It takes a crap ton of DPS to get those guys down. Mm-hmm. What are we at? Well, that's 20 out of 20, so we got the last guy coming up here. Now, in general, the strategy on the last guy, it all depends on what build you're running. Most people are staying back and running snipers. So you'll see those two guys where you come in at after you die, they're running back up there to be as far away as possible. Where I'm getting close and personal with this guy, tossing the grenades and doing Risk Runner. And by the way, Risk Runner does, the perk on it does amazing. Go to each of the legs.
Yeah, that guy, that dropped him so fast.
Yeah. So you can do a crap ton of damage with an Arc Titan build against this guy, but I've seen a lot of other things going after him. Yeah. But most everybody is staying back as far as possible. And right there you see the reason.
Right.
You get close and personal, it's a lot of ads, and they're going to kill you.
Those ads.
Now I got my super back here. I'm pretty sure this is the round that I just run up there and wail on that entire group of ads right there. And he's almost dead already.
It's time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's done right there.
Grenade. Nice.
And he knocks me back. And the key though is the key though is this ends quick. Especially if you finish one of the mystery box there, you'll see me open the box that gives me the key to the mystery box because I killed the drones.
Yep. That
goes away pretty darn fast. So if you're way the heck up, as soon as you see the guy going down, run. Because I actually missed one of the mystery box keys on one of the first forges because I didn't realize how damn quick it went away.
Yep.
You know, for me, it was that was frustrating, but it was a learning experience pretty darn fast.
Did you just go through all of your emotes there?
I'm pretty sure I went through all the emotes.
All right, well, as you can see by the black screen in our pro YouTubing, we are done with the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the discussion and the commentary.
And the upcoming weekend, just remember, what do we got, Whiskey?
VIP demo for Anthem is coming out for those of you that pre-bought. If not, don't worry. Next weekend, February 1st, is the live demo for the masses. So anybody can play and have a chance to test it out for free.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later, and you will see a lot of videos from us once Anthem hits the streets.
All right, guys. See you.